So, hello guys, welcome to this next video of mine where I wanted to explain you some basic stuff or even advanced stuff that people have asked me for a lot in the DMs. I've recently just uploaded a gameplay where I gave my feedback about it, like it was on this exact map, and some people wrote me like, what do you mean with jiggle peeking, what do you mean with wide peeking, and why is this position not good, and what do you mean with the crosshair placement, and just stuff like this. And now I'm gonna start with the crosshair placement, since I think that this is a part that you really have to know and really have to work on, because this is gonna get really important if you want to climb and get or become a better player in general. So what I mean about crosshair placement, there are probably a lot of videos out on YouTube about this, but sometimes I think they're not really well explained, because the players doing these kinds of videos are just like, not to talk it down, but are just regular global elite players. And I mean, compared to players on Face It, like with 3K Elo, who've played several pros in PUGs, and FPLC players, FPL players in PUGs, and won against them, I think it's better if a person like this does make a video about this. Now, okay, I've talked too much. What I mean about crosshair placement is this kind of stuff. Like in the video that I've watched from AJ, I'll call him, there was a scenario where they had to retake A and he was rotating. So this is what he did. He rotated from B to A, and instead of keeping his crosshair like this, now ignore those peaks, this left and right swinging by me. I'm gonna explain this later. Instead of like aiming like this, because he knew that the terrorists took a site and planted the bomb, so you have to be aware that they're probably gonna peek here and shoot at you, so you have to be prepared. And what he did, for example, he aimed either like this walking, or like this somehow, and this should be the correct way. Like, it depends on how you feel more comfortable. Some people like it to have it like this, like on the edge. Some people like it more, a little bit further, because if someone is going to peek you, they're not going to peek you like here, like exactly like this. They're going to swing and shoot at you. So this is what you have to do. You have to walk like this. You always have to be prepared that an enemy is gonna peek you at any second, so you have to have your crosshair ready. And even if on this corner, people forget this, they walk out like this, and when I aim like this, like, let's say I'm coming from here, I'm aiming into the wall, and I know people are on A, and this guy is going to peek me. He has an open view, open field on me. I'm gonna be there. I'm aiming here, and when he peeks me at this moment, I have to put my crosshair on him first and then shoot. So I'm gonna lose some time, which is really important, especially in CSGO with an M4 as a CT against an AK or SG at the moment. I'm gonna lose this fight, so you have to be ready. Keep your crosshair always on this level and always on head level wherever you're going. If you're walking out spawn, if you're saving, if you're doing anything, always keep your crosshair on head height. You have to be prepared for this. This has to happen by default, automatically. You have to keep it like this. Like here, you come around, you jiggle this corner. This is what I mean with jiggle peeking. do like this. And if an enemy is here, he is not going to react as fast as I'm Jiggle peeking and headshot me. This is an exception. There are players that are capable of this, but in the most cases, not. So you jiggle him like this, okay, corner is clear. You jiggle like this, and you're not seeing him. You're not seeing him, but he is seeing you. He's seeing your shoulder. So what he's going to do is he sees you, he shoots. He maybe hit you on the shoulder, but this is nothing. This is just a little bit of damage. But now he gave away his position, and what you can do, you jiggle. He shoots at you, and you're just gonna like this. You're going to pre-fire him. This is what you have to do. Some people do like this. They're not aware. They're aware that somebody could be here, but they're playing on react what I see and not like predict what could happen. This is the problem from low elo players. They walk out like this and oh shit, there's someone. And they panic, you know. They're like completely done. They don't know what to do. So this is what you have to do. You jiggle here, especially if your mates are retaking from here and they tell you, I don't know, I don't see anybody. They might be default, they might be triple and aiming at you. They might be, I don't know, here in Ninja and something. They might be in CT. So then you have to be aware. You have to jiggle. Like this costs you just like 2 or 3 seconds. Jiggle once, you don't see him here. Jiggle twice, he shoots at you and you pre-fire him. There's no reason to go like this and adjust your crosshair onto his head. Just immediately pre-fire him. You jiggle, he shoots at you. Bye, you're dead. And here the same. This is where you have to keep your crosshair. Like this. See? Or even here. This is what you have to do. This is what is meant by crosshair placement. Mine is not perfect by any means, but I think it's better than the elo you guys are in, or that I've played. I mean, I've played against a lot of good players, so I've even watched them. You know, FPL players in my team, stuff like this. I watch a lot of streams, so I got used to it, and this is basically how I learned to play on a higher level than other players. So this is how you have to peak. Oh, there's nobody. Okay, there's nobody too. I could jiggle here, nothing here, nothing here, and you go. And this is the next thing you do. Stairs, nothing here, nothing here. And this is, it might seem like, oh my god, this is so much time. What is this? I don't have time or patience for this, but you have to do this. But and as soon as you get used to it, this happens really fast. You come like here, now it's here, he jiggles you, you kill him. There's the same stuff here, you jiggle, nothing. This is very dangerous. Tac, this happens really fast. What you do, nobody's here. Smoke this. Molly upper. Fake defuse. He comes out, you kill him. You do the smoke, you kill him. No, this is crosshair placement. You have to aim like the corner that an enemy could be. So your crosshair is already always ready if they peek you, you know. You don't go around the corner like this. I've watched some games now. I didn't do commentary on all. I only did it on one because I really want to know what I could do better because I think it's not that good. But I've seen some players do this. Like they know that somebody's either here or here on the lower, and they go around the corner like this. And they, as I said, they react. They're not predicting. They're reacting. The best way to do this is jiggle here. You would see him by this angle. So he's not here. We do pre-fire him. Simple. This is what I mean. Crosshair placement. The same when you go out as CT, ST. You go out with a knife in your hand. If you have the top spawn, somebody flashes at this moment. You go like this. See, this is where people are going to peek you from. They're not going to peek you from here, so there's no need to peek like this. Like people go out like this, they run, and suddenly somebody starts to shoot from here or from here. And what do? They panic and react instead of, you know. I mean, of course you have to decide for an angle where an enemy could be or where you want to put your focus on. If somebody is there that you're going to kill him. But everything is better than just running around, having a crosshair like this, and oh my god, there's someone on short. You always need to be ready. This is what I mean by crosshair placement. And the best way to practice this is by going on a server, on a empty map and just like aim at these corners. Like someone is telling you, hey, there's somebody short, someone connector. What do? You go like this. Jiggle, okay, nobody on head level. Jiggle here, you watch this. Always on head level, you see guys? Always on head level. Always. You pick like this, this. It might be there, or it might be in this corner. This is how you use your crosshair placement. Maybe I've done a lot of mistakes, but I think this should be fine for you to... I mean, even I see in my lobbies in Vacit, people with 3.5k elo doing this stuff wrong, or like not giving a fuck about it, or not taking it seriously, but it's so important. Or even here, it's important. If you have your crosshair placed like this, you know, yeah, you can shoot, but if you go around like this, first of all, your bullets are not going to hit because you're swinging, you have to adjust a lot. But if you're ready already, just gonna shoot like this. Easy. Easy clap. That's what you do. This is what I mean by crosshair placement. I hope you guys have a better understanding about it or on it now. And just go on servers and practice it. It's really easy. It takes some time, but you will get used to it. So now the second part. This is more advanced because I never see low elo players do this really. But I've seen a lot of players. That's the way how I learned it. I've seen players jiggling a lot. I think, what the hell is this? And once you get used to it, it's really good. The best example is you're a B player and you're like this. See? You don't know. You need info. What do? You have no flash. You have nothing. You have to get info. You don't go like this. Hey, no, nothing is here. Go like this. You jiggle. Maybe you will see someone here. Maybe you will see someone here late. But if you jiggle like this, they're not gonna headshot you immediately. In high elo, it might be possible because people are aiming at this. They're like, I'm holding the close angle. You go and check this one. They're gonna do like this. They're gonna check every angle. Like jiggle peeking everything. Like if there's an op in kitchen, they jiggle like this. The op is going to shoot. He has to reload. He jumps out. He clears the side. The op can kill him. This is stuff that high elo players do, and this is how we take sides. So you need info. You need info as a B player. You don't know what to do. No flash, no smoke, no molly, nothing. You do this. Oh, I've seen somebody. What do? You either fall back, or if you have a molly, you're prepared for this. Like there's 30 seconds on the clock. You jiggle like this. You see him, or he shoots at your shoulder. What you do? You molly. You fall back. At best here in forest. Like this. Your mate is holding another angle. Your mate is like here. Your mate's like here. If you're solo, this is perfect. You're gonna get. If you're not the worst player, you're going to get at least one or even two. I mean, with the molly, you're going to win so much time on these 30 seconds. And remember that if you have a molly still as a CT and there's 40 seconds, you don't know where the enemies are, you think they're coming somewhere, use that molly. Just throw it. Even if you're not feel confident enough to jiggle, just throw it. 30 seconds on the time, on the clock, just molly. Fuck it. Fall back, get a safe position. They're gonna burn, you maybe hear them, but they're going to lose so much time and they're gonna panic, they have to do something. This is what I mean by jiggling. This is how you bait out an op shot. I can show you a video of me doing this in an official match, but this is what you do basically. Like, here the same stuff. Like, if you jiggle like this, they're gonna see you, yes, but you're gonna see them too, without anything, and you're in cover. And this may be a little bit too advanced, but like in high elo we do it like this. I'm jiggling here ramp, I'm doing my stuff. I see somebody here running out Tetris. I just see like the edge of him going there. My mate is covering palace for me with an op here. We have one in con so that they don't push us. And the thing that my mate in jungle is going to do, or that I have to ask him, is, okay, can you flash for me? What does he do? Oh my god, I failed, sorry. He's going to flash for me, above or behind me, so I can actually peek and clear the corners and see, okay, now I can full peek. Like low elo, this doesn't happen because people don't know how to use the flashes or smokes. But these are like the ideal conditions. The same goes here. If you jiggle like this or stay and you see them run around, run away, just ask your mate, can you flash for me? And he's going to do something like this. They're not going to see it coming. They're blind. You're going to peek them with a good crosshair placement, not like this. Like this. Like you're ready that somebody is here. You don't lose time. This is what I mean by jiggle peeking. Oh, we know it all. An op and con. You're a T. You're doing this. You're jiggling a little bit. He's going to see your shoulder. Anything. He's going to shoot. The server is a little bit laggy. So it might be, I don't know. Like, might be a little bit weird when I'm jiggling, but it's okay. So this is what I mean by jiggling. And as a T, you want to do it as much as possible if you're clearing angles that you have no info of. Like if you don't have mid control as a T, you're going underpass, you're doing like this, you're jiggling, nobody's shooting, okay, I can peek better like this. This is how you clear angles without seeing. Because they're going to shoot, they're going to do something, they're going to react. You jiggle, 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 you see him. Like often, if we don't have mid control, an AWP is going to be here or here waiting for you to come. So what you do is you jiggle like this. Oh, you saw him, he shot, go pre-fire him. Okay, this is what I mean by jiggling. This is good too if you just come from spawn, you play it like this. But you have to be careful. If you do something like this, always play 2 con, 1 anti-flash, because what they're going to do and face it in higher elo is this. You're just gonna flash. You're full blind behind the smoke. They're gonna push. As soon as this flash pops, your mate here is not blind, so he got your back. He's going to be kill everybody that tries to push you. This is how you play on trades, like just in this simple area here. And yeah, I think basically this was it. If you have more questions, just tell me if you want to know something. One thing I got asked a lot is how do you practice your aim? Like how do players in higher elo or I had the guy, I don't remember his name. It was like Bad Gamer or something. He asked me how do Smurfs, like he got some Smurfs in his game, how do they aim so clean? Why are they so good in aiming and how do they practice this? And I've smurfed a lot because I try to teach my friends stuff when I play with them. I'm really sorry for that because I know how it is if someone smurfs. So I could upload a deathmatch session, a short one, and tell you how I play, how I practice, because a lot of players go into deathmatch and do a lot of mistakes. They don't improve. But I think this was it for this video. I hope I could have helped you. Oh my god. So yeah, this is it. You know, just practice this pre-aiming, this crosshair placement. You don't need to peek. You don't have to have a crosshair here. You don't have to have always here where an enemy could be waiting for you and peeking. You know, this. You jiggle, you see him. That. Simple. Bye guys.